welcome to my channel. My name's Laura and I'm the blogger behind the fashion, lifestyle, motherhood, fitness, and travel blog Have Need Want. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. And if you've already been to my channel before or are a current subscriber to my channel, nice to have you back. Today I'm actually going to share with you guys a little bit about my TruSculpt 3D experience. This is a video that is so long overdue. I actually got my treatment back last November, and while it's a 12-week process, it's definitely more than time for me to share my experience with you guys here on YouTube. I did already write a blog post about my experience. I'm going to leave the link right down below in the comments so that you can take a look at it if you're interested. I definitely will be going a bit more in depth about my overall experience, sharing those before and after photos right here for you guys. So just a few things before we dive in. I did just want to say that if you aren't a current subscriber of my channel, I would absolutely love it if you would be. So I'm going to leave the link down below right here if you can subscribe. I'll be able to get notified whenever a new video is uploaded. Next, I've got, like I said, my blog post where I wrote already about my experience with TruSculpt 3D. I'm going to leave the link below to the blog post right here. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's just dive right in and get chatting all things about TruSculpt 3D. So my first question that I get asked a lot is, what's the difference between TruSculpt 3D and CoolSculpting? Well, the biggest difference right off the bat is pretty much in the name for CoolSculpting, that is. CoolSculpting freezes fat. That's what it does. It freezes your fat cells so that then your body will process and excrete them. And then with TruSculpt 3D, it is a process where they actually heat up your skin, your body temperature, to where it's so hot it burns the fat cells. Not only does it burn fat cells though, but it also helps with your skin elasticity. So that's probably the big difference right there versus CoolSculpting versus TruSculpt, is that with TruSculpt, not only are you burning fat cells, but you're also firming and tightening your skin as well as bringing back that skin elasticity. Whereas with CoolSculpting, it's freezing the fat cells, but has nothing to do with firming, tightening, or bringing back elasticity to your skin. The next question I get asked a lot about is, well, just does it hurt? And honestly, that was like my biggest worry going into it, is that, oh, will I be able to withstand the heat to where I'll get the results that I'm looking for? So the best way I can say this is, well, first off, no, it doesn't hurt. Yes, your body does get hot. I mean, it's heating up one specific area, but your internal temperature does rise. So your body, you do get pretty hot. But the best way I could describe it is like if you are getting a hot stone massage. Those stones are hot. And when they're rubbing it on your back or wherever, like it warms you up, your internal body temperature rises, but it feels good, and you're not uncomfortable. While the TruSculpt 3D is definitely warmer than a hot stone massage, that's like the best way that I could kind of describe it for you guys. So if you are the type of person that is super uncomfortable in the heat or can't stand a hot stone massage, then I'd say probably this wouldn't be for you. But I'd say for the most part, it's definitely more than bearable, especially for the results you get. And I mean, that's what everything comes down to, right? Like, can you withstand something for 15 minutes if it means that you're gonna get the results that you're looking for? I say heck yeah. And I did. I definitely withstood my 4 areas that I got done. So I got my upper abs, lower abs, and then my love handles, so both sides. Obviously you wouldn't just do one side, that'd be silly. But so that was a total of an hour, but they break it up. They do each section individually. And yeah, totally more than bearable in my opinion. There were a couple times that I did get kind of hot, like where I was like, oh, but then it's like at the very end of the session, and then your body temperature kind of goes back down, and then it starts the process all over again. So the way it works is the 15 minutes are in 5-minute increments in each targeted area. So you do one area at a time. You go 5 minutes on, you let it cool down for a couple seconds, and you do 5 minutes again, let it cool down for a couple seconds, and then 5 minutes again. And once you've hit 15 minutes in one section, that section is over with and you move to the next one. So again, you can handle anything, I think, for 5 minutes. So I hope that kind of answers that. I have no experience with CoolSculpting, so I have no idea if how cold it is unbearable or bearable. I'm assuming it's kind of the same thing. If you want the results, you're after the results, you will be able to handle it for the amount of time that you need to. Another question I got asked a bit is like, is there any downtime? The answer to that is no. You literally, I mean, your skin looks a little bit red when you walk out. I'll put up a picture right here of what my skin looked like just minutes after the treatment. Like, you would not want to walk around in a bikini afterwards. We'll just say that. Definitely cover up, but you could totally do this on your lunch break. Like, you're not going to be in pain. You can go about your business. I know I did. I went right back into my daily life right after this treatment, and had no problems. I know they do say that there is a chance that sometimes the skin can feel a little bit sore or raw for a couple of days. I did not experience that myself. Like I said, it was just pretty easy for me. As soon as I got the treatment done, I went back and just did everything else that I normally would. I mean, I went back right to my at-home workout routine. I think I had abs day because I think I got my treatment done on a Thursday, and then on Fridays is BBG abs. So I had my abs worked on, and then on the very next day I did my ab workout, and it was totally fine. And then as far as the results, I mean, so with TruSculpt 3D, there's no like snap your fingers and voila, your skin's tightened, your tummy's gone down. Like, it doesn't work that quickly. I think I already said it's a 12-week process from start to finish to see the full results of the treatment. I'll put up again that awesome before and after photo with a 6-week appointment in between. So you'll see just kind of like the overall progress. It takes a while. So day to day when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you don't always notice those slight changes, but over time you do. So like from day 1, what I looked like, to 6 weeks later, and then 12 weeks later, I mean, it's a big improvement in my opinion. I was really, really happy with the results. I would definitely recommend it. They even say that you can wait a couple months and then come back and do a second treatment if that's something that you're interested in doing, if you have a bit more fat in a certain area that you're hoping to burn. But again, you really need to have good diet and exercise in place before you do this, because I truly believe that with anything, there's no magic solution. Like, you have to have healthy practices. So eating healthy, working out on a regular basis. Like, you can't just have this treatment and then think, oh, okay, I'm good. Like, I can just be lazy, lounge around, and snack on potato chips. Like, yes, you've burnt that fat, and those fat cells will not come back, but new fat cells will form if you don't have proper health and nutrition. So I highly recommend that before you even consider getting TruSculpt 3D, if you don't already have healthy practices in place, that you go ahead and work on that first. And once you have those healthy practices in place, then I think that if you still are struggling to lose fat in your midsection, because I know that that's a problem area for a lot of people, it definitely is for me, good diet and exercise just was not cutting it. I highly recommend TruSculpt 3D. I'm going to leave a link below for the place that I went to go get my treatment done. So if you're in the Bay Area, or if you're the type of person that wants to travel and to see the best of the best, like Dr. Howard Zutkin is so good. I truly enjoyed working with him and his team. They did a fantastic job making me feel super comfortable. And I definitely would highly, highly recommend them. They actually do have some really great packages that they offer for people who are traveling for their services. They have a partner hotel that they work with, so they can definitely accommodate you even if you are out of state or out of the area. Though with the fact that there's really no downtime, there's no need for you to stay and get checked out later, like some other, I guess, surgeries or things that they offer where there's a bit of downtime. Since there's no downtime, it's not like you have to hang around for a while. But obviously, to make it easy, like coming in the night before or staying, one evening, they have packages for that, which I think is pretty awesome. I didn't even know that stuff existed until I met with Dr. Howard Zutkin. But he's so close to me, I obviously didn't need to utilize any of those services. But yeah, so like I said, I'll leave a link below for him, his website. I really enjoyed working with him. I would highly recommend him to anybody who's considering getting the treatment. And yeah, I think that's about it for me today. I've shared my before and afters, kind of giving you a couple of the questions that I got asked a lot. And the link below to my blog post is definitely going to answer more. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video today. I hope that you felt like it was at least a bit more informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Or you can go to my blog and leave the comments there. Either way, I'll definitely make sure to answer them and get back to you, because I know what it's like when you're trying to think about if this is right for you or not. I felt like it was right for me, and I could not be happier with the results. Alrighty, until next time, bye!